Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for all signs for the new moon in Libra. The new moon will be at its peak at 5:54 p.m. Eastern time, so 2:54 on the West Coast, and I want to say 10:54. Check your local listing across the pond. It's at 2 degrees 48 minutes of Libra, so you can just find 3 degrees of Libra on your chart, which will help you see what area of life, what house it's falling in your chart. But always remember, it's about relationships, because Libra is 7th house energy of relationships and karma. So this new moon invites us to approach how we relate to others and ourselves in new ways. And it marks a new cycle for relationships where balance and harmony and fairness are the focus. And it's ruled by Venus. Venus rules Libra, who happens to be in Virgo right now. And she is conjunct, Venus is conjunct Mercury, who's also in Virgo retrograde. Venus is not happy in Virgo. I'm just going to say it. Perfectionistic Virgo, because Venus just wants to love for love's sake. She's not interested in the details. Love is love. But in Virgo, and holding hands there with Mercury, who's kind of pulling her back a bit to be sure she's reassessing the situation, the relationship, especially with regard to communication, because Mercury's all about communication. What has either not worked or even possibly gone off the rails for some of us, right? Venus is being tasked with aligning her heart with her head. Now, since new moons are always about beginnings, we can use this particular lunation as an opportunity to set intentions for better alignment between what we think and what we feel, Mercury and Venus, right? Especially when it comes to our relationships. Now, be reminded that it isn't what we think or feel that creates our reality. It's what we believe about what we think and feel that creates our reality. So in this case, become an observer. Be as neutral as you can be in this moment of pure balanced potential. It's like the Libra, the Justice card in Tarot, right? The scales are set to 0. They're perfectly balanced. And if you're a neutral observer, you can see or spot the misalignments between your thoughts and your feelings that may lead to unhealthy or not very supportive beliefs. So in the end, it's about our perception, our thoughts, right? With Mercury and Venus in Virgo, we get to analyze, that's the Virgoan part, and then heal, which is also an artifact of Virgo. Those perceptions, those thoughts that cause us the most pain and heartache feelings, right? So once we bring our minds and our hearts into more congruence, our intentions become that much more powerful. And so this new moon kind of has it already all baked in. And if you've been following me for any length of time, you know that I say the only way you can really truly manifest is if your head and your heart are in alignment. If you think that you want something, do you believe that you're worthy of it, especially in matters of the heart, especially in relationships. So this particular lunation has that already in the mix, making it just a little bit easier. So I hope that oops, that was loud. I hope that like helps you take a big exhale, sigh of relief. But do take that time to sort of look at where you might be out of alignment, where things might not be congruent for you, okay? So now I'm pulling from, I put together my 2 Moonology decks, and I'm pulling some Oracle just to kick off the reading. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy it, you'll consider joining us here by subscribing. And as always, for those who are returning, so much love to you. New moon blessings to all. Yes, meditate and contemplate. Keep your heart open. Absolutely. Now this is Libra energy. Keep your heart open. Step into your power. Oh, I like this. Some Aries energy too. Step into your power is good. That feels 9 of Pentacles and Queen of Wands kind of all mixed together. Please know that Jupiter is presently, sorry. Jupiter is presently in Aries, right across from the moon and the sun in Libra. So we can draw off Jupiter in Aries to step into our power in a more expansive way. Meditate and contemplate. That's about Pisces. We have Neptune in Pisces right across from Mercury and Venus in Virgo. The opposite sign is Pisces, and Neptune is there. That's the Great Spirit. That's divine love, right? Venus is all kinds of love, and Neptune is divine love. So really meditate and contemplate. That it feels very Four of Swords to me as well, even though swords is more air than water. It feels like it's calling us to slow down, to get quiet, to get in touch with our feelings, and then to keep our heart open and step into our power going forward. So that feels good. Change is a-coming with a new moon. Let's do some tarot. So this is for the collective of all signs. The extended will be, as usual, there's a link below, Aries through Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury this time since they are together. I will switch it up a little bit. I'm going to look at Divine Masculine. I'm going to look at Divine Feminine, the energy, that's the potential energies there, what you're really working with or dealing with, as well as the potential for the connection. There's timestamps for that, and that will be in the description box at the point of purchase, so you will have to copy and paste it into your notes or something, so that you can find where you want to go. We are not giving up. Now, this is present energy. This is what's happening at the moment. It reflects our state of mind. We're exhausted. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. It's been taxing. It's been frustrating. But we don't have much quit in us at this moment. There's the Nine of Pentacles. I was just thinking about stepping into our power now. Please note, this Nine of Pentacles is in the challenge position. It's some kind of problem that we're facing, and it's, the single card. She's pretty good at, drawing to her law of attraction whatever she desires, all her creature comforts, things going pretty well for the Nine of Pentacles, with the exception of a love relationship that stays. In the tarot, she's the single person with lots of suitors, but no long-term option here, and that might be where the frustration is. Yes, in our unconscious awareness, we have a King of Swords, and that may be someone that feels a little bit remote to us, not super warm and fuzzy. They're very honorable. There's lots of integrity available from the King of Swords, but sometimes they can be strategic to a fault, almost too much mental energy, not enough emotion. In the past, Six of Pentacles, some desire for reciprocity, a relationship of equals where there's generosity of time, energy, effort, resources, spirit. So I like the Six of Pentacles in the past. I just kind of feel it's been elusive, right? Keep your heart open here. Queen of Cups, come from an open heart. Really beautiful energy there. And prepare to take first steps in either like a fresh start. That's very much new moon energy. But there may be things you need to learn if you're sort of starting from that center where I said, where everything comes back to zero, where we're reaching some kind of balance or equilibrium, we're resetting the scales, and therefore it sort of feels like we've got something to learn in a new way as we take steps forward. Baby steps, but steps nonetheless. Queen of Pentacles is a message from Spirit. So from the Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, this is a feminine archetype of a life partner, but it is also about self-care. It's about getting, the ground beneath your feet, stabilizing your life. Here's our Libra Justice card in the hidden energies. That is about restoring a sense of balance and fairness. That's in the hidden, so we'll see if that's you or if that's them. In your hopes and your fears, you're anticipating. There's something you're setting intentions about, and you're hoping it arrives, but you also may be fearing that it won't. That would be the faulty belief, but look where we're headed. There's the long-term relationship. Right? Single, not single. Future. Firm, solid. Abundant. Beautiful. Very interesting. Okay. So let's go ahead and clarify the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. And it's interesting because the nines, as you know, it's about those final fine-tunings and tweaks before completion. Boom, there it is. 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, the Devil, and the Lovers. Okay. Oi. I definitely feel that you're on your own. You're on your own. Whoever you are watching, you're on your own. You're doing your own thing. You haven't really given up, but you're exhausted from some pretty definitively shadowy cycles. There's something here that feels very karmic in nature, deceptive, shadowy, dark even. We've got the Lovers underneath, the Lovers, the twins, the soulmates, the, you know, but it's a matter of choice. If you look at these two cards, they're pretty identical. Angel, Devil. In this card, they're shackled to each other, albeit loosely. So there's a, like, I can't get away from this. I can't break this cycle. It just keeps pulling me back, very karmic and negatively karmic. In the Lovers card, they're free. They're separate, but they're together. There's a bond, a soul bond. So I'm feeling that what we've got here is a choice. Do I continue holding out for this relationship that I desire, and what I keep getting is a runaround or something more avoidant, because I'm seeing the Seven of Swords with the King of Swords can be about avoidance, and the Devil is kind of just coming in as something that's on repeat. Now I'm going to say it because I know y'all are out there thinking it. These two cards are a common pairing, and it is not great. The Seven of Swords with the Devil can be infidelity, can be manipulation, can be, you know, affairs. It can be lying and cheating and all kinds of really difficult things that may just have you with your back against, you know, feeling like you're against the ropes here. You want a relationship of equals. I don't think you've had it. So I am seeing the exhaustion here from something that feels very toxic and negatively karmic. Doesn't have to be about cheating. You would know if it was. So I'm not saying that's what's happening unless you already know it to be a thing. King of Swords. Yeah, I think you really want to work things out with this person. King of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, King of Swords again, 9 of Cups underneath. That would be a wish fulfilled if the two of you could work it out. But you're up against some pretty strong energy here with somebody who's, if they have their heels dug in, you're not likely, and if they're avoiding you, so in the friendliest interpretation of the Seven of Swords and the Devil, I'm feeling someone who avoids by using control mechanisms. And that's what I'm seeing with the King of Swords, is it's a control mechanism of avoidance and wanting to be in control of things at all times. You want to work it out, but you're sandwiched in between the King of Swords energy and underneath is the Nine of Cups. So that just feels like it would be a wish fulfilled if you could get the emotional balance through working things out with this person, but you're up against it with that energy. So the Six of Pentacles in the past, Three of Swords, yes, it did not materialize. There's Justice again. If you're dealing with someone who's married, that could be part of it, is that if you are. If you're not, that part doesn't pertain to you. That could be the imbalance and the inability of the person to give as well as they receive. In other words, I'm seeing heartache around something that's been out of balance, that hasn't been reciprocated. And there's the Chariot, Cancerian energy of the Chariot underneath, really wanting to be victorious, to move forward, but on some level not being able to because you're stuck in this repetitive pattern of somebody who either avoids you or who betrays your trust on some level, whatever that means to you. You want the connection, you want to work it through, but you've got a choice to make. You haven't given up yet, 9 of Wands, but lovers, you've got a choice to make if you're going to continue. Queen of Cups in your conscious awareness, that's your heart wide open. Open to forgiveness and second chances, provided you have that open, balanced dialogue of communication, a good, healthy back and forth. So I like Judgment here because it is a crossroads moment. It is about deciding whether forgiveness is even an option, whether second chances and redemption is even possible. And I'm saying that because underneath, there's your guard. There's your defenses up. Some measure of, I'm not saying that you're in a defensive posture. I'm feeling self-protection here with the 7 of Wands, especially because your back's already against the ropes. You're feeling kind of pushed against the wall a bit. And so it would be foolish not to have some measure of self-protection working for you, but your heart's open to some form of reunion, reconciliation, second chances, and you may just get it. Page of Pentacles. Yes, 10 of Wands. You're only going to get it if you can leave the drama behind. So 10 of Wands with the 8 of Cups. Turning your back on the drama, taking a first step in a new direction, maybe a fresh start together. And I know that it could be a whole new direction. The Tower underneath suggests that something here is unsustainable. That's what you have to release and let go of. So I'm not seeing a Tower moment coming up. I kind of think it's already happened. I think the worst has already shown up, and what you have to decide is that something you want to carry on with you, or is it time for you to leave it behind, take a step in a new direction with or without this person? I think if the communication comes in, you can kind of both leave that behind together because it's no longer sustainable, but it does also look like there's a potential for many of you to say, yeah, I'm gonna take my steps in a new direction. I've learned what I needed to learn, and now I've carried it long enough, and I'm setting myself free from that. Queen of Pentacles from Spirit. King of Wands. 6 of Wands. 3 of Cups. So, I almost feel like Spirit's saying, you take care of yourself. This person will come in, there's a cause for celebration and reconciliation, but you have to sort of be on terra firma. You have to be on solid ground. Everything has to be okay in your own world. Yes, keep your heart open, but also the ground beneath your feet. I do feel this King of Swords sort of gets a clue and decides to come claim the connection, to work things out. There's lots of energy around reconciliation here with the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. So if there was cheating, because we've got that potential here, that 3 of Cups can be about third party, but it looks like there will be some kind of opportunity to reconcile that if you want to. Now, in the hidden energies, we have Justice. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the Sun. So what the hidden energy is coming from your person, they are totally open to and cooperative and co-creative with restoring a sense of balance and fairness. That is what the new moon in Libra is all about. With you, they're Queen of Pentacles, and there's the Sun. They want to be happy. They want to be happy when they think about you. It makes them happy. And they know that they have to be, they have to invest in the connection to the same degree that you do. Things have been out of balance. Notice where the Justice card is. Here, let me refresh your memory. We got heartache and disappointment about the lack of reciprocity, right? Things not in balance. There's the Chariot, no victory, and maybe that Chariot, no forward motion even. In the past, and here they are exactly across here is Justice again, with some measure of meeting you in the middle, co-creative, working things out together. They do see this is you here, the Queen of Pentacles, a potential life partner, because that is where the happiness is. So I like seeing that in the hidden energies. 3 of Wands in your hopes and or fears. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. So in your hope, you're hoping that something's coming in, but you're so focused on the past hurts and what's been lost to you. We've got the 5 of Cups, and there is the 6 of Cups, past life soulmates, and the Wheel of Fortune underneath. On some level, you're anticipating something coming towards you. But what is it you're anticipating? Are you anticipating continued disappointment from your person, from your soulmate? Or are you anticipating, you're manifesting them coming towards you in divine time, but you can't quite stop thinking about the ways in which it all fell apart? Because that's in the past. So I'm kind of seeing you hopeful, but not too far from what's gone wrong in the past and how it might not be something you can overcome. 10 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. Temperance. High Priestess. You're definitely going to have an opportunity to sort of, I'm feeling on an intuitive level that you're kind of in this energy of transmutation. You're not sure that you can transmute the energies of this connection into something that has not been very long-lived to something that is. 2 of Pentacles, it feels like that's a timing mechanism here, and the Temperance card is saying keep that energy in motion, because you're going to have to follow your intuition with regard to how much you can transmute something that hasn't been very well balanced into something that has a future, where there's abundance and stability and eyes toward life partnership. So I'm seeing the 2 of Pentacles is more the timing than Temperance, and Temperance more transmutation, right? Just keep the energies moving. It can be also a little bit of feeling torn, not really sure that this is the direction you want to head, but because Temperance is on top of that 2 of Pentacles, I do feel like if you just keep the energies sort of in that juggling phase where you're not really moving forward or backward, you're just marking time, that in time all those energies will come into flow and balance, and you can follow your intuition and transmute everything that's been negative into something more balanced and positive. All right, the 5 to the 6. And here with the Wheel of Fortune, this is Jupiter, and Jupiter, as I said, is in Aries, across from the Sun and the Moon in Libra, so it's kind of perfect. So let me tell you who showed up. We've got Virgo energy in the 9 of Pentacles, Capricorn in the Devil, Lovers is Gemini, King of Swords is here twice, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Justice is here twice, that's Libra. Chariot is Cancerian energy. The Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Judgment card is Scorpio, like everyone's showing up here, guys. The Tower is Aries. Queen of Pentacles is here twice, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Sun is Leo. The Wheel of Fortune, as I just said, is Sagittarius. So is the Temperance card, and the High Priestess is Pisces. I don't think there's a sign I didn't mention here, so it's kind of like a buffet of all the signs. So remember to meditate and contemplate, keep your heart open, but step into your power. That's what I'm feeling here with this Seven of Wands as well. You know what you desire and deserve. Now you just got to believe it, bring it into balance. And let's take a look in the extended to what happens when you put yourself next to your beloved, divine masculine, divine feminine, Aries through Pisces, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Mercury. Links below. I'll see you there. New moon blessings to all. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.